Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video was inspired by my vanity cleanup. I was getting rid of all the stuff that I don't even really use anymore that was just cluttering my space, my creative space. I only wanted the top tier, this my shit right now on my table. So I thought with these items, let me do a shit I'm loving favorites video. Why not? Let's do it. You guys like my Snoop Dogg shirt? I do too. I love Snoop Dogg, honestly. Snoop Dogg, I love you. Do you guys follow him on Instagram? You should, because like his videos where he just looks like me when I wake up in the morning all the time, that's just my vibe. Anyways, whatever, off topic. Let's get started with my favorite items at the moment. First, we're gonna be talking about my favorite foundations, and I have 3 go-tos right now. It's like really depending on my mood. The first one is the Becca Skin Love. I've been talking about this, wearing it like crazy. This foundation is so beautiful. It's dewy, it's glowy, but not greasy or slippery. It's just so luminous. This is a good mixing foundation as well. You know, some people like to mix like 1 pump of this, 1 pump of something more matte if you want a little bit more coverage. This is just an all-around great foundation, lasts really long. And what I love about this the most is that to apply this foundation, I love to use the IT Cosmetics buffing brush because it's fast and this foundation can handle the buffing motions. It's a safe bet for me, this foundation, and I've just been loving it. I switch between Bamboo, and Bamboo is a little bit lighter, and Cafe. Cafe is darker. So when I'm more tan, when I'm pale, well, I'm not really ever pale because I'm Mexican, and I always got a little bit of a tan here, but you know, you understand. So, I mean, what more can I say about this? It says Weightless Blur Foundation infused with Glow Nectar Brightening Complex. Who wrote that? That's like all the good things. Nectar, love nectarines. I don't know. Glow, infused, brightening. This is a great foundation. Next foundation is the Beauty Blender Bounce Foundation. This one has been out for a minute and I just recently tried it last month and I was like, this foundation looks amazing and it feels very, very thin. It's not the mattest foundation. It's between a satin and a matte for me, but it is closer to matte. So if you're not into matte foundations, you may not love this. What I do love about this foundation is it has great coverage and it feels very thin. So when I'm wearing it, I feel like I'm not wearing anything. I feel like I could sleep in it. Not that I'm not saying to sleep in your foundation. I'm just saying that when I'm wearing it, I don't feel it. I love the thin feeling, I love the texture, I love the coverage, and I do like the shades. I'm in shade 3.70, and that seems to be really great for my skin tone at this moment. My skin right now, I feel like it's doing really well. If you haven't checked out my skincare video, plug, watch it. It's pretty simple and I feel like my skin's gotten better, like great all around. I'm very happy with all the products that I'm using right now. And because of that, I feel like this foundation is laying on really well and it doesn't matter that it's a little bit matte. But if you do have problematic skin, then you might want to get a sample of it, test it out at home. All right, moving on to the next foundation. This is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation. Honestly, L'Oreal kills it with foundations, I find, and this one is so good. I've been obsessed with the Infallible Pro Matte Foundation that they came out with. That was like, oh my God, in summer when I want no oils to seep through, that one is so great. So when this one came out, I was actually really excited to test it out. And then when I posted it on my IG stories, I got so much feedback from all of you saying that you've tried it and you love it. Literally not one person said they didn't like it. The only complaint that maybe like one person said was that they didn't like the scent. I don't really smell anything that crazy. Like there's certain foundations that the scent, I understand when it's too strong. I'm not a fan of that, but I didn't notice it when I first tried it and I still don't find it to be bothersome. I'm very sensitive to scent and I usually get sick if something is too strong. It gives me a headache and then I feel nauseous. But I didn't get that with this. This foundation is so beautiful. It's really great for the daytime. I use it mostly for day because it does have sunscreen, SPF 25, and I'm always taking flash photography at night if I'm going out, so I usually don't use this at night because flashback, we don't want that. Coverage, incredible. Finish, stunning. It says it has buildable coverage, so you can go light-handed or you can go heavy-handed and get that full coverage. It has a natural finish, so it doesn't look too thick, too cakey, too matte, or too glowy. I would say is suitable for all skin types. This is one of those foundations that I'm like, this probably will work for you. I like it a lot. And also, hello, pump. I feel like it's about time that all drugstore foundations get with the pump vibe because it's so much more sanitary, it's so much more clean, even though mine looks a little crazy right now. My shade is 485 Golden Sun. Oh, so sweet. Next item that I've been dying for, living, breathing for, the Tom Ford Glow Drops. I mean, I know it's Tom Ford, I know it's bougie, but listen, sometimes when it's like worth it, it's worth it. And these are so good. I love mixing these with concealer close to my skin tone. I did it in my last tutorial. I drop a little dollop of this in it and put it in all the high points. So like the center of the forehead. Typically, I know people don't like to put glow in the center, but this isn't a sparkly, shimmery glow. It's just the most beautiful glow from within that shines through your foundation. You can mix this with your foundation if you like it all over. I like to put it in the places that I want to glow. That's why I'm just putting it here and here. But oh my God, it looks so beautiful. It's like the sun is beaming through your face. That is what it looks like. Not a lot of sparkle, just the perfect amount of glow. And then when you take photos, game over. Game over in photography. Looks amazing.
Looks a million times better in person too.
It looks a million times better in person, as Keish just said. That's not my facts, those are his facts. If you guys watched the last video, just know he's not sitting in a chair right now, he's standing. You'll understand that if you watch the last video. He's not allowed to sit in chairs here. Okay, anyways, these glow drops, I'm telling you, so good. Unlike any other glow product that I've tried, let's just put it out there because you guys know that I love my Marc Jacobs and my, look at this iconic London. Have you ever seen anything more empty than this? Still love these glow products, but I wouldn't use them the same as I do this one. Very, very different to me. These are actually glowy, blinding type of highlight, whereas this is the sun beaming through your skin out into the world. Moving on, I have a primer that I've been loving, and I don't know if I don't remember the last time I've done a favorites, and my memory is that of an 80-year-old. Thea has a better memory than me. She's about to be 90, so anyways, I'm not sure if I've talked to you guys about the Lancôme. This is the Blur Stick, and this is so good. I'm really sad that I can't use the Tatcha primer that everybody uses. Unfortunately, like my skin doesn't agree with it for some reason. My skin can't handle it. I have very sensitive skin. But I found this one, which is the Blur Stick, and this one is so nice. This one is like pore filling. I don't use it all over my face. I use it in the apples of my cheeks, and I even put this under my eyes to fill in any fine lines, and I just, it's fast and easy. Even when I don't wear makeup, I just kind of hit it like on the areas that I get shiny even, because it almost mattifies that area out and blurs everything. Airbrush and a stick right here, you guys. That's what I'm talking about. Next up, we have liquid liner. This is the new Benefit Roller Liner eyeliner, and it is so inky. It's the perfect flexible tip that makes it easy for you to do a wing, because there are some that just are a little bit too stiff. This one is so perfectly tapered. On top of that, one of the blackest liquid liners ever. I think that's what sets it apart from other liquid liners, is that it's so rich in color. I'm actually wearing it right now. There's also the liner in brown, but y'all know my favorite brown liner is still the Bobbi Brown Gold Sparkle, because if I'm gonna wear brown liner, it has to be glittery. This is definitely a new staple liner for me. It's so easy to use, really fast, really black. My only con about it is that it's so inky that you just, when you first use it, it takes a second because there's a lot of product that comes out at once. So typically what I'll do is when I first open it, I do a safety pat on the back of my hand, but I'm not complaining because a lot of times these type of felt liners, it's like you have to really, work it to get the product out, and I don't want that either. So I'd rather have more inky than not. I am loving this liquid liner. I promise you, you are gonna like it too. Next up are my go-to lashes recently. These are the Batty B Lashes in the style Baddie. Batty B is the brand name, Baddie is the style. And every time I wear these on Instagram, everyone asks, what lashes are these? Oh my gosh, lashes, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. They look so stunning on an almondy eye. They actually snatch it up and elongate it out even more. So it's like a little bit tapered, and then it's, when I'm lazy, I actually just throw these on with no eye makeup and I still look glam. They're just magical unicorn lashes. See how they look really piecey in the container? I don't feel like in person they look as piecey. When I first saw them in the container, I thought they reminded me of MAC, is it 35s? You know what I'm talking about? They're very like chunk, 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 and everybody was loving those back in the day, but these are more fluttery than that, and they're so magical and beautiful. I just love them so much. The band is thicker than like an Ardell. It's very, very flexible and not stiff and comfortable. I mean, these are just so great. So get you some, okay? The next item I have is a red liquid lipstick. If you're looking for a really good go-to red liquid lip, I highly suggest the Persona Cosmetics Holy Grail Matte Liquid Lipstick. Let me tell you why. One, let me show you the swatch first. It's such a beautiful, fiery red liquid lip. It's just gonna make your whole face pop. It's gonna make your whole face pop. It's absolutely stunning, makes your teeth look extra white. I had worn it the other day and I went and ate like a lot of tacos, and they were greasy tacos. It stayed perfect, never touched it up. Of course I was trying to be careful, but usually it would be like on my chin right here, nothing. It looked so fabulous that I was actually like, I was really impressed by the formula of this liquid lip. And not only that, but it feels nice, it feels thin, it's comfortable, it doesn't feel like dried up. It is in my drawer as my go-to red lip. I only have two. And my other one, if you're looking for another option, is the Shayla X ColourPop. This one is the shade Season 10. And the Shayla one, I say, has a little bit more of a blue undertone. So depending on whether I want more of a fiery red or a perfect blue toned red, I switch between these two. Man, I will say these last, okay? It's gonna be on here for a while now. They're gonna stay there for the rest of the video. I have a couple more items left here on the list. All right, so a while back, I got a PR package full of gorgeous perfumes. This is Huda Beauty and Mona's line of perfumes, and it is what I've been looking for. So this is the vanilla number 28 perfume, and it smells so delicious and it stays on your skin. The packaging is beautiful. I love having this on my vanity. I think it looks so glamorous and bougie, and when I use it, I feel that way as well. And everyone gives me compliments. A lot of times when I purchase a perfume, it could smell so good when I first spray it, but then it doesn't last or it doesn't work with my body. And I find that this vanilla one, it's just such a great scent to have, because not only do I wear it alone, but I also mix it with other perfumes just to add the undertone of vanilla. So like I'll do my YSL Black Opium. You guys know that's my signature perfume. I wear it all the time. And then I'll even spray a little vanilla, and it just, it does something to the perfume to give it that extra spice. Lastly, I have some items that are from a newer launch. These are the Kylie Cosmetic bronzers and this blush color. I am living, breathing, dying for these bronzers specifically, and honestly this one blush. So I've picked the colors. She came out with a bunch of different shades. This blush caught my eye instantly. This is Baddie on the Block. Again, used this in my last tutorial, and it just looks so juicy, like the freshest, juiciest peach. That's what it makes your cheeks look like. It has that pink, slightly peach, but more pink undertones. And I feel like it's a nice shade that's gonna look good on everybody. This has become my recent go-to blush that I've been using for everything. Whatever eyeshadow I'm wearing, I don't care. This one brings out this one brings out that really nice, healthy, youthful glow. And I have been like loading it up. Like I'm obsessed with this blush. This is my new favorite forever. I feel like my favorite go-to was MAC Peaches. This is years I've been obsessed with this blush, but I think Move Over Peaches, Baddie is on the block here, and this is my new go-to. So good. So for bronzers, these are the two shades that I've been loving. This one is Toasty, which is a little bit of a lighter shade, and Tequila Tan. deeper than Toasty. Even though they look pretty light in this packaging, they actually go on perfect with my skin tone. Like I said, they're pressed a little bit harder, so they have that nice buildable formula. You're not gonna have bronzer helmet. If you've been with me for a while, you understand my bronzer helmet days. I used to go in like, whoosh. It's not gonna give you that. It diffuses beautifully on the skin. It looks so nice. Do you need 2 colors of bronzers? Probably not, but you know, I do that. Let me just compare it to the other bronzer that I've been using, which is Benefit Hoola, one of my go-to bronzers. But when I am tan, I find that Hoola is like just a tiny bit too ashy for my cheek and forehead area. Still amazing for my nose contour though. This is like the shit, I still love it. But when I'm more tan, I need something that has a little bit of that warmer undertone, and I found that Tequila Tan really has just a pinch more warmth, and so it works with my tan. I know like this cosmetics line gets hyped up a lot and a lot of videos come out on it. That's usually not my jam. Like I don't ever really do reviews, or you know, it's very rare that I do them. But when I saw these and I swatched them and I tried them, I was so impressed that I'm like, dang, okay, these are really good. All right guys, so that's it. These are all my current go-to staple must-have in my vicinity items that I've been loving. If there's any foundations or products that I've mentioned that have worked for you, or maybe they haven't worked for you, leave them in the comments down below along with your skin type, because I feel like that's always really helpful for anyone watching this video. I only have tried this on my skin type, you understand? So I know that there's so many other people that have different skin types, and I like when we help each other out in the comments. So leave a comment letting me know if you've tried it, if you like it, if maybe you don't like it, didn't work for you, I don't know. Whatever you think would be helpful. Also, if there's something that you think I should be trying, something that's hot shit, leave that in the comments as well. I feel like a lot of people are asking for an ASMR or mukbang video. If you guys actually, if you aren't joking and you actually want that video, I'm down, but just let me know in the comments. Give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Let me know for real though, because I don't want to be doing it and then I look stupid and you guys are like fucking with me, you know? I'll do it. Let me know. Adios. Let me turn my phone on silent because these hoes be texting me, you know. Steven, get out. And I'm also loving hot Cheetos. Rewind. Honey, would you do a mukbang with me? It'll be an excuse for us to go and get like a bunch of fast food. So spicy. That's it. That's all I gotta say about that.